what we do around here. This is Jackson.
Wait, stop.
Dude, that is...
Selfie.
Here. Jacksonopolis.
I'm smiling actually inside.
Hi, my name is Darren Vorse, co-organizer of Jackson Zombie Walk. Today we are showing techniques from a very special guest. Her name is Kari, and she is going to demonstrate how you can apply prosthetics and some very simple ideas of makeup.
Hi, I'm Kari with Gorgeous Effects, and I will be showing you how to apply a prosthetic that was pre-made. And I'm also going to show you how to make a simple effect out of simple liquid latex. He's already washed his face. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add liquid latex to his whole face because I'm going to be applying this mouthpiece that I made. And it will be going right over here. And I want to actually outline where this is going to be applied at, just lightly. So I can kind of see the outlines of where it's going to be. And I will be adding liquid latex to the whole area around it.
Because we practice safe face.
That's right. And with liquid latex, it dries extremely fast. So I just like to add and dab and work as fast as I can. It would have been better if you shaved a little bit too. Because I want it to look like his face is broken open right here to expose his mouth.
It was a cool flyer. It just we never ended up like the show got canceled. Well, it was outside just started raining. Featuring. Weed.
And while this is still wet, I'm going to apply just simple tissue over his nose and mouth. Looking fabulous already. And it's okay if it's a little messy, because you kind of want it to look a little bit messy. Because zombies don't look fabulous, they don't look perfect. And applying liquid latex over it to seal it. And when it comes to zombies, the more messy, the more better. Isn't that right?
Smiling.
And you definitely want to make sure that they're not allergic to liquid latex.
Oh, Drew. Drew. This is Jen. Jen, have you seen our rock painting for the soap?
Should we shut the door a little bit, or?
Yeah, you can close that.
Just so you can.
So we don't hear any of that.
It's really hot in here though.
Sorry, Dave.
Can you breathe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I normally would have asked you if you're allergic to liquid latex, but from the pictures, I'm assuming that you've done this many times. Can you breathe okay?
Mhm.
Okay. I like to apply a lot to make sure that there's full coverage. And again, the messier the better. Making sure to totally cover all the tissue that I applied. And because I want this to really look like skin, I'm going to reapply another piece of tissue because I want it to look really thick. Normally you don't have to do this, but I want this to look thick. Are you comfortable? And once that second layer of tissue is applied, I'm going to go in and put another layer of liquid latex over it to seal it. And I try to make sure to dab with liquid latex because it dries really fast. And if you rub, you'll end up pulling off that liquid latex. How are you doing on breathing? Are you sure? Okay. Are you sure? Doesn't smell very good though, does it? If you have any issues, let me know.
You need to poke a hole or something.
I'm sorry?
You need to poke a hole in.
I need to poke a hole?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll poke a hole in your mouth, okay? How's that?
Better.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna allow this to dry for a little while. Normally, I would use a hairdryer, but while I'm letting this dry, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some white to him and make him kind of look dead and give him that zombie effect. So I'm just going to use a white cream makeup and apply this all over his face. You breathing okay?
Yeah.
And again, no need to be perfect. I'm going to do a simple wound right on his forehead. Just applying a little bit of latex, just like around his mouth. Making sure to dab, not to rub. And this time, I'm going to apply a little bit of cotton just for extra texture. When tissues kind of just give you a flat effect. And I want this to kind of pop out a little bit. And again, making sure to work really fast because liquid latex does dry fast. And just like the tissue, seal it in with more liquid latex. And you want to try to get it away from hair as much as possible. It's really hard to remove out of hair. So, sorry about that. Got a little bit in your hair. Making sure it's completely covered. And while it's still wet, you want to try to mold this into a place. And when working with cotton and liquid latex, it's very easy to mold it the way that you want to. And you want those nasty little pieces sticking out. Makes for a better effect. Are you comfortable?
Huh?
Are you comfortable? Yeah. Okay. Making sure to really open up that wound a little bit. And this seems pretty dry, so I want to go ahead and rip this open. And actually, to make sure that it doesn't stick to itself, I apply baby powder. Because liquid latex tends to stick to itself very well.
It makes me smell pretty.
Mm-hmm. And it also works along with the white makeup that I'm doing. And I just want to make sure that I open this enough just to fit that piece in there. And I'm just checking if it'll fit. Now I'm going to go ahead and use spirit gum to apply this. A lot of times you can use liquid latex to apply this, but I always find that spirit gum works the best. You're going to have a fun time taking this off.
Maybe the first time.
Okay, so this girl that Melcher's kind of had relations with for a couple of years. Then they decided to our first
Sounds
introduction
fabulous, doesn't it?
was at my house on her birthday.
With spirit gum, you want to just tap it a little bit to make sure that it just gets a little bit sticky.
Move over to the side just a little bit there.
So I called Rachel and said, you know, you get her in front. This conversation. So, you know, I was doing my own thing last night. I was out and
Yeah, I totally wanted to come over. I got home and like, yeah, let's go to dinner.
So, when I got up, and I looked, where's the cars? So she called me.
Open your mouth a little bit. Okay. So you can kind of talk a little bit through it.
Yep.
Alright, now that that is applied, I'm going to go ahead and make him shadowed and go in between his contour lines and shadow him out. Make him look kind of dead and like a zombie. And again, this doesn't need to be perfect either. Yeah, because this is a little long process right here. Look up. Not irritating you, am I? As I poke your eyeball out. Make sure to just blend it a little bit. Add a little bit of shadow underneath his cheekbone. Around his face frame a little bit too. Okay, I'm gonna go in and make some detail coloring around all of his wounds. And again, this is definitely something that doesn't need to be perfect. And you want to do this in and outside of the wound. Hi. Then I'm going to go in and put some black to add a little bit more darker colors and some shadowing around the sides. Then I'm going to use a sponge, make it kind of look like it's infected, a little bit of bruising going on, like that wound has been there for a good while. And just dab that all over. You comfortable?
Yeah.
Starting to feel like a zombie? Kinda? Ish?
A little bit.
And all the little detail pieces in here that I miss, it's not a problem because I'll definitely fill those in with blood. I'm going back in with the black. I didn't know I'd have an audience.
I always like to do it in front of people.
Do you?
Yeah.
I get nervous in front of people.
The more the merrier.
How long have you been sitting there for?
The whole time.
How long?
The whole time.
Are you serious?
You're amazing.
Oh goodness, thank you. I appreciate that.
I know I'm scared.
Well, that's good. Is this the shirt you're going to be wearing? Because it's going to get bloody. Because I definitely want it to look like blood was gushing down
Right.
off your face. Oh well.
It is what it is. Blood washes out.
It is what it is. I am going to apply some blood paste. And what blood paste is basically very thick, goopy blood. And what this does is it applies a lot of texture to it. And it's a lot easier to work with than just simple drippy blood. You definitely want to be messy with it. And blood paste is good because it stays in place.
If you can move over just a little bit. Yeah.
Sure. No hairs. I knew I was going to drop something at least once.
It's the problem with a white floor. Everything shows
I'm
up.
so sorry.
It's cool.
Like getting in your nose, am I?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And making sure to really fill in those spots that any skin is showing. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and apply blood. And just kind of dab it in places that I missed. And with zombies, they eat people for a living, so you just want to apply it everywhere. Have fun. Roof. I'm gonna give you a shot of this blood. I'm gonna make you put it in your mouth, gargle it around, then spit it out. Chin up.
Mm.
Cover it up. I
Sorry, dude.
Just bleh.
He looks gnarly.
Y'all think so?
Yeah.
Definitely. No, that looks awesome.
You are amazing.
Oh, thank you so
That
much.
is something.
I just
Wow.
walked in. The teeth are on the lips, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
You
they
should've seen
look
how she got
absolutely
to
real.
that. Like how she did that was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's just really-
I'm sure the whole process was
Amazing.
absolutely awesome. But
Yeah. It's not simpler than
I hope to look that good for the zombie walk.
Right.
Someone jamming at the end of this.
And I'm just making sure to fill in
I
any
can't
little
wait.
spot that I missed with blood.
Can't wait. Rock and roll as a zombie. Shut up.
Didn't say anything.
You laughed at my excitement.
I was
Yeah,
laughing
well, it's pure excitement. It's
at
not.
my own ignorance.
Alright, I'm gonna give you another shot. Maybe two. And put your chin up.
You should go like that, Jason. Fuck it.
Alright, splooge it out so it goes down your chin. Tastes good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Tastes really good.
It's mint flavor.
Yeah, that's so.
What's it taste like?
Mint.
Mint.
I make
Tastes like
everybody
mint.
try it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you were being facetious.
Zesty mint.
Zesty mint.
That's cool. Actually, kind of
No
cool.
iron.
No iron.
Iron
This-
free.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on your shirt.
Yeah.
It's going down your pecker.
It'll be minty fresh.
No, it's not a
Nice. Very nice.
It's already minty. I use tea tree oil when I wash.
Get out of here. It's good to be prepared.
He hasn't seen how he looks at all.
No.
Nope.
No, he has no
Okay.
idea.
You look.
I know. I know.
Yes.
You look amazing, Jason.
Mhm.
Really.
Beautiful.
I looked amazing before.
Should give Miss
Beautiful.
New York.
Yes, you need a
I'm pretty
sash.
afraid for my brains.
With blood, you're gonna get messy no matter what. So I don't even bother with gloves anymore. Okay. There you have it.
That's great. I'm so impressed. Oh my gosh.
I think you look pretty awesome.
And so you do this for a living, right?
Not for a living.
Oh my.
What do you do? I mean, that's.
Kinda.
It's pretty sweet.
It's just-
Open your mouth a little bit.
Does she?
Cool.
Look at that. I mean, he can like move his mouth and everything. Can you talk with that?
Yeah.
Can you?
So, rawr.
So you make
Rawr.
those appliances?
Yeah.
Really?
hmm
Wow.
Frequent it.
You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/gorgeousfx. And I'm actually going to get into more tutorials very soon. You can actually find liquid latex at your Halloween stores. I like to buy my products online. That's about it.
Good job.
Thank you for
Yeah.
watching.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kari.
Thank you.
I can't wait for Jason.
Please, go out on the street. Please, sit up.
Wait, I have to see my products walking around. Yay!
That's insane.
Go
dude.
scare
That's,
somebody.
No, you
Go
look
scare-
insane.
Go scare somebody!
Your lips are missing. Wow.